In 709, we returned to Lallybroch.
This is an amazing episode to start the second half of the season. For us as actors as well, to come back to Scotland, to be back at Jamie Fraser's home.
I remember one of my first days on set. I'm riding up to Lallybroch through the arch, and then here we are, 7 years later, riding up that same arch. It just really made me feel like, wow, what a journey we've been on.
Your youngest son's come home.
It was kind of a homecoming, this episode, with all actors from Outlander past. Stephen Cree, Nell Hudson, Lotta Verbeek.
Once you kill someone, you can't organically bring them back, but Outlander can. And I think that's what's kind of special about this episode.
And I think they were excited to be back. We're always excited to see people come in. I think Sam and Katrina are always excited to see some of the old guard.
We love these OG characters, that have been around since the very beginning.
Old Ian, played by Stephen Cree. We have great fun together.
It was a very emotional time for young Ian. He gets that final moment and his father basically tells him, go with your heart, son, which is a really lovely moment.
Leary, Nell, great fun working on that relationship again and revisiting, Jamie trying to put things to rest.
With Leary, everything's unpredictable, so you don't know how it's going to go and how she's going to react. There's a great moment, the way Sam plays it, when it doesn't go the way he thought it was going to go, and there's this look on his face like, oh shit, what now? I was just trying to be a nice guy.
Hogwash.
Working with Layla was great. She plays Joni.
Layla, who's turned into such a young woman, it's like crazy. You realize how long we've been on this. When you see somebody who was a kid and then they show up and you're like, oh my God, you're like an adult. Oh, it's scary moments when that happens.
It felt like no time had passed talking to her about how many years it had been since she'd been on set. Honestly, really enjoyed the scenes with her.
It's amazing that people are willing to come back. It means a lot.
Of course, there's another character there that we have not seen in a long time, and that is Jenny. And we have a new actress playing Jenny this season, the beautiful Kristen.
When we met Kristen, obviously it's big shoes to fill. Laura Donnelly, who holds a special place in our heart, and obviously had played Jenny since the beginning and wasn't able to come back for this episode. And we made the hard decision to recast that part.
Kristen was incredible, dropping into the Fraser family and assuming the role of Jenny, and she was just outstanding.
That is one of the hardest jobs to do ever. To walk into a show that's already established and take over a beloved character. She fit right in with all of us, and she brought all of that feistiness and all of that power to Jenny.
She made me laugh a lot, but when it came down to the seriousness, we got down to the nitty-gritty of it, and it was good fun, yeah.
Your dad wants you to go and live the rest of your life.
In a weird way, I think the unfinished business being the title, but it's really, I think these characters are going there to unburden themselves. And Jamie carries this guilt that he did Leary wrong, and Ian feels the guilt that he didn't come back immediately and be the dutiful son. And Claire feels guilty that she didn't tell this family who she truly loves the truth. And they all want to kind of free themselves, the Frasers, in a lot of ways. No good deed goes unpunished for them, and I think this is the epitome of that.